Welcome, everybody. Welcome back to the Super Informative Podcast. I'm joined here today by Connor Kavanagh.
Good morning.
Mr. Joe Cotton.
Hello there.
Akshay Ramchandani.
Hi.
And obviously myself.
That's everybody.
That's everybody.
Yeah.
So we're doing something a little bit different today. We've decided to lean a bit further away from the informative tone of the podcast. There'll still be, information. It'll just be a bit wackier,
I think it's because it's all of our assessments are now due in school, so might as well just spend an hour. Have an excuse to spend an hour not doing it.
We're taking a bit of a turn from the more serious topics, and
we're trying to.
It's a bit more fun.
We're trying to make it a bit better for the viewers.
And we're again just trying to experiment. See what
we're also just going to play cards for 40 minutes.
Yes, that's what we're doing this episode. We're playing
but
cards.
while giving intense
whilst asking
philosophy.
Yes, we're doing scenario questions. We'll
philosophy.
Say that. Philosophy.
So we're playing the game Big Two. If anyone knows it, probably do. Probably
you can
don't.
play along at home with your no friends.
But each round we're going to have a new prompt to
discuss what we play.
Discuss and talk about. Exactly. So
the last video was not released with video on YouTube, obviously, but
I hope this one is.
This one will 100% be released with video on YouTube.
This one has to be.
And we're also now on Apple Podcasts, so you could go watch us there if you want.
Thanks, Steve Jobs.
Let's get this going.
Okay, I'm just gonna
Go on, introduce the first prompt.
Okay, so the prompt for this round of Big Two is zombie apocalypse. That's a pretty big topic, but I think we'll start it off with.
It's gonna be super informative.
It's super. This is very relevant.
When the zombie apocalypse happens, thank us.
Okay, so we're gonna start it off with what would you do if there was a zombie apocalypse like right now, where we all are currently?
Do you want my honest opinion?
Oh. Yes, I want your honest opinion.
My very honest opinion is, I think if I was in a zombie apocalypse situation, I think I'd be a bit of an asshole.
You'd be an asshole?
You definitely throw one of us under a bus.
No. That's genuinely.
I can see that happening.
No. I wouldn't do it intentionally.
Yes.
No. You would do it even if we were like not even in trouble. You just be like, finally, and push one of us off.
No. Being genuine. Oh my god, and you're all gonna lose.
Okay, so let me just get this out of the way. Connor has some insane luck when we play this game. Every single time
Disgusting.
I go for his pile, because
Ryan,
whichever pile he goes to pick, it
Ryan,
always has like 2 2s and a couple kings.
Ryan, this is the best deck I've ever had.
You have
That also often doesn't work. Because you then try and play to what you want to play, but you can't do that in.
Joe, what would you do in a zombie apocalypse, huh?
Definitely kill you first.
But basically what I was, you see, I actually think about a zombie apocalypse a lot, and like, I actually really like the idea of it. Because, like...
I thought he wasn't here.
Bruh.
Yes, you like the idea of zombie apocalypse.
It's because if society collapses, there is no monetary value on
What
things.
the
And then, here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think about this, it's unhealthy how much I think about this. I could go into, like, a Vogue store and just take their shit.
Why would you do why Vogue?
But
Why
why?
Vogue?
Okay, so
No, why Vogue?
I think...
No reason.
That actually
Everyone's
explains
dead.
a lot about you, Connor.
I think...
You're in a zombie apocalypse and you're thinking of fashion.
No, I think that all the time. You ever walk past like one of those mannequins with a fully fit?
Oh, yeah.
And then you're just like, dude, I'd look so fire in that. I can legit just go in there, grab that mannequin, just put it on, and then I look fire.
Surely you would go for like a something that would be useful, rather like a
like food.
like food or something like
weapons.
You mean drip?
No. Actually, no. You'd just knock out all the zombies with the massive chains you'd get from the Vogue.
It's too much
store.
ice. It's too much ice.
Yeah. I'm too drippy.
It's fine.
Alright, Connor, you win.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I wouldn't. If we were going here, this was like I remember talking about this over and over and over again in like year.
Why does that work?
8.
9, 10,
10,
Jack, Queen, King.
So, you're allowed to do that?
Yeah.
What?
You're not beating that.
How long
You're
have
not beating that, you psychopath.
Wait, so give me it straight, but with the same number,
A
no.
full house would be that. Sorry, no, yeah.
Triple double.
Triple double.
What's that called? Full house.
A triple double.
I haven't played this in so long.
It's called a triple double.
If we were,
Or is that the basketball term?
That's a basketball term, I think.
Go on.
Okay, so
if we were in a zombie apocalypse right here,
where are you?
I would honestly.
Okay, never mind. Bob's got something.
Oh.
Stop, you asshole! What's wrong with you?
It's gonna be so confusing for the people listening and just audio.
I highly suggest that if you're listening to this, you just go and watch the YouTube version.
Yeah,
facts.
So
I mean, finish listening to it and then go.
We should have had an overhead camera to play. That would be dope.
No. I was wondering, do you think like with just the audio, how much of what we say could be taken out of context in such like a horrible thing?
Just the whole podcast.
I would push you under a bus.
So is everyone passing?
Yes, go on.
Okay. What?
3 sevens and 2 aces.
No, just 2 aces.
Oh.
Just someone beat that. Someone beat that. Someone beat.
Okay, getting back to the topic. If we're here right now,
Lost card.
Are you going to?
Connor, you have to beat it.
I have the best deck ever. I
said that. I said
Yeah, actually,
that,
Joe was right.
I did. No, okay, Bob. If you didn't put down that triple double, I would have won the game.
Why wouldn't I put it down the triple double?
Why are we going to triple?
If you, I'm gonna say.
Okay,
no, I'm not
win, go, win.
Wait, could I have done this? Wait, could I have done this? So could I have done this?
I had so.
That was my lowest card. That was my lowest card.
I had so many cards left. Okay, getting back to it.
I'm already pissed.
It's also going to be confusing,
Dude,
for the because he hasn't been introduced yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know who you're talking about, Joe. This is just our dealer.
Yeah, it's our dealer. He doesn't have a name.
Card dealer.
Card
by the
dealer.
way.
Oh yes. Card dealer.
Okay, new round.
You can refer to him as Bartholomew.
We've said nothing other
We
than
said
Connor's an arsehole.
absolutely nothing about zombie apocalypse.
Yes, we have. Vogue.
That's not.
Yeah, we've established that you're an arsehole and an idiot at the same time, and nothing else about anything.
We didn't talk about how.
Would you travel the world if it was a zombie?
Hell yeah. I would stay in one place and.
Because
What's the point?
Because you don't die then.
All you have is time.
What type of?
Well, of course, I want to look drippy when I die.
Wait. What type of apocalypse are we talking? Are we talking World War Z, where they're like?
Oh, World War Z, I'm
running,
dead. I don't have enough
sprinting
time to get the drip.
Or are we
Zombie
talking
land.
DayZ, where it's like they just walk?
Why would you say
DayZ?
DayZ?
What's
Do
DayZ?
you mean Walking Dead?
Walking Dead. DayZ's the game.
Okay. If you don't, World War Z zombies, they're basically
Sorry, I'm a bit of a
Usain
gamer.
Bolt.
Yeah.
They're Usain Bolt.
And
They will
That's
run
the one
after
where
you.
they climb over the wall.
Yeah. So I think we'd all be dead in that situation. If it's The Walking Dead where they walk at the speed of like Ryan when he stubbed his toe, then it's
Wow.
like.
Don't worry, guys. As long as we have Tom Cruise on the team, we're fine.
Well, do you know Tom Cruise? I mean, dealer, do you know Tom Cruise?
Yes, I know.
He'll scare them away with his sign.
Okay. Next round. Next prompt.
Yeah.
The next prompt is intrusive questions. Does anybody not know what an intrusive thought is?
Dealer, no, it
You
doesn't.
told me about
Okay,
this later.
so I talked to Connor about this. An intrusive thought is like a thought that comes into your head that like you don't want to think, but it's like there. It's like if you see your friends.
It's like, kick that baby.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's like if you see your friend sleeping and you're like, I could easily kill you right now, and you couldn't do, and like you probably wouldn't do it, but
Put
like
your penis on his head.
the thought
Never
is
done
in
that.
your head. You can't get it out. So does anybody have those?
Give me.
Actually, no, fine. I'll
Give me
just
back
start
this damn deck.
Why didn't you?
I
Claim
mean,
that?
when I'm walking through I'm walking through school and all the little kids get in my damn way, I so just want to go, get out of the way. So annoying. I got so mad at that
I have
this morning.
intrusive thoughts
Same.
way too
Yeah,
often.
we know. You're
Oh yeah, so do I.
You're even more.
It's scary. It's scary.
No, sometimes I wouldn't really call them intrusive thoughts in terms of being violent.
Ryan's intrusive thoughts are just thoughts.
He only has intrusive thoughts.
Didn't need to out me that.
That's painful.
Oh, so what kind of intrusive thoughts do you have, Joe? Other than the pushing kids aside and
Microphones,
microphones,
sound technician.
sound
That's
technician.
just all my guys. Please,
The thing
I
is-
just want it to sound alright.
None of the viewers are gonna understand this.
No,
They're just listening like, what?
Joe's just sitting at home. He's like, oh, sound waves.
I didn't pass. Whose is that? Who's
I am
the
having
seven?
intrusive thoughts.
I was the 7.
Okay.
I am 7.
Okay, all of you pass.
I feel like intrusive thoughts would be made.
Do all of you
worse
pass?
by
Do it in the first. Do all of you
Yes.
pass? Okay.
Stop.
Yeah.
I feel like
I'm so excited. I never win. Just saying.
You're not gonna win. What is that?
Actually, Connor's got a good deck again. Who
What
would
is
have
that?
seen it coming?
What did you say?
It's three. It's 3-9.
I feel like intrusive.
That's so unfortunate.
Do you want to just make it hard for anyone to listen to?
Yeah. How about we just stop?
We should have
stop talking about the game. Stop talking about the game.
We should have a talking stick
I wanna
where
do that.
if one person, the person holding the stick has the.
No, they have to go and like stand right up to the like they have to get on the table.
I feel like what I'm trying to say here. Who's playing? Come on. I feel like
Talking
Wait.
Talking stick.
the talking cards. I feel like intrusive thoughts would be made worse by ADHD because it's so difficult to control what like
You do?
you focus on and what. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I kind of.
Because I don't know about you guys, but for me, it's like once I think about something, I think about it all the time, which is why there's that audio engineering joke. Because I'm just trying to make this podcast sound
It's a
better.
form. It's like a form of. Wait. What's
mine.
There's only there's two of hearts.
What's above this? What's above
Two
this?
of hearts and the
No, that's
big
not mine.
two.
That's not mine.
Two of hearts is higher.
Did you just win?
Wow, here you are. Wow, wait.
Alright, should we spend some more?
of this.
Okay, we're gonna spend.
No, I like
we're gonna
this.
spend
I like
2
this.
rounds on each prompt now.
Connor.
Yeah.
Because it's going a bit
We
quick.
also need to
Connor.
watch
Connor.
just talking about the cards the whole time.
Yeah.
Either we just stay for like we just don't play for a round and then we speak for the we speak and then
He
we
makes
play.
a good point.
Yeah.
Because that's just we're just gonna be
Yeah.
mumbling.
We can play, but then we can pause as well. We don't need to just
That's a good suggestion.
keep going. If you get what
Okay.
Thank you, dealer.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're
Bartholomew.
You're welcome,
dealer.
players.
So, dealer specifically. But yeah, so what I was trying to say was I feel like it would be more so than because of my ADHD at least, because as soon as I think about something that isn't what I need to focus on, I then focus on that thing, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's like a
Which
form.
then
I get that too. I get
It's
that.
like a
Can I
form of
just-
distraction. Right?
Can I just mention
Yeah.
something? The people with ADHD outnumber the one dude without ADHD 4-1.
Yeah.
Why am I here?
Which is why I kind of brought it up.
I didn't realize I needed to be in a help group.
You're actually the one person who's trying to help us here. We're trying to loan.
Guys,
you.
focus.
We're just kind of.
You're actually not. You're probably borderline. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
You,
Just because of his
Man,
intrusive thoughts. Oh,
I've
thoughts.
probably just gotten
join
it from
us.
you guys.
Just join us, dude.
You can't
Join
just
the
join.
ADHD gang.
It's not like
You can't
the
be
dark
joined.
side.
It's not like a club, but you gotta sign a
Oh
form.
my! You're
Initiation, like a frat boy house. Dude, I was reading about frat boy houses.
I'll fight you.
I was reading
Dude,
about.
I know because I didn't realize.
There's a college where
side
like
conversations. Go for it.
there's like a I don't know where it was, but it was a frat boy house where the initiation was they fucking brand you.
Yeah, I've heard about
Like-
it. It's crazy.
Dude, frats are crazy sometimes.
Cummings University.
Just
Bro, this. Okay. Guys, this is very off topic, and the viewers are not gonna understand anything.
So
If you're
basically,
listening to this, you already hate it. You
one
hate
of
it.
the universities Bob wants to apply to is called
No, the
Cummings.
dealer.
It's called the dealer.
The
is
dealer.
applying- is thinking about applying to. It's called Cummings University.
of medicine.
And as 16-year-old teenage boys, we find that very funny. We're not 16.
But you know it wouldn't be called.
18.
But it wouldn't be.
19.
It would have to be a
18.
Greek.
Are you 18?
Idiot.
Did you just think I was 19?
I thought you were 19 the whole time.
No, wait.
Also, just pick the one in front of you, mate.
Oh, I took on his deck.
I'm still gonna be lucky. No, I'm not.
Get wrecked.
So, what next prompt?
Oh,
Intrusive thoughts was a bad prompt.
Okay, this prompt,
We're gonna
okay,
run out of
this
prompts.
prompt was made by Connor, and I'm gonna be honest, it really reflects that.
Here we
Would
go.
you rather fight 10,000
Oh no!
chicken-sized dinosaurs or 10 dinosaur-sized chickens?
What is the dinosaur though?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
What type? Because there are dinosaurs that are small. as fuck.
Pterodactyl.
Oh, no, I would no. That's terrifying.
They can't fly.
Pterodactyl.
It's just
Wait,
the
a
size.
chicken size, they could still like.
How
They
big-
could come out of nowhere.
No,
They could just go like that.
the thing is, there are dinosaurs that are chicken-sized, which could fuck you up in with 10 of them.
There's a lot of things that are chicken sized that could mess you
It's
up.
With
like
10,000 of them, you lose.
It's like Ryan.
But a chicken,
I knew you were gonna
a chicken.
Okay, let's
Just scream at it and it runs away.
Okay, let's say that the chicken-sized dinosaur was a T-Rex. I would rather take my chances with. I would rather take my chances with like 10,000 chicken-sized T-Rexes than dinosaur-sized chickens.
It's-
if those chickens,
Okay, to be fair-
if those chickens are the size of a T-Rex, I'm dead.
To be fair,
A chicken-sized dinosaur. A dinosaur-sized chicken.
A dinosaur-sized chicken. A chicken the size of a dinosaur.
So it's like
Yes.
so it's like 5 stories.
So it's just individual me fighting
we'll-
10,000.
We'll substitute dinosaur for T-Rex. So it's 10,000
The only thing that's
chicken-sized
Why are we putting
T-Rexes and 10 T-Rex-sized chickens.
Don't put. Why are we putting a number on it?
I don't know. I did
Connor
that.
made a number.
But you see, the problem with the 10,000 chicken-sized dinosaurs is fatigue. I'd get tired.
Mining.
No.
fatigue.
The thing is, with a T-Rex, if it was chicken-sized, it wouldn't be able to climb a tree.
What do you mean?
So you can just sit in a tree whilst you get less
so you
fatigue.
can also just punt them.
Yeah, but if there's
10,000 of
10,000,
them.
if you kick one
And
and then there's
they've
two
still got some
coming,
chompers, you know.
yeah, they could still bite you.
I think 10,000 anything would be bad.
Exactly.
10,000 ants would be annoying.
No, yeah.
Yeah, but not
I
deadly.
wouldn't mind 10,000.
But also
ants.
they'd
You
be
just get a
hella
garden
fast.
hose.
They'd be hella fast if they were small, because T-Rexes they're slow because of their size. So wouldn't they? No, I mean, wouldn't they? So wouldn't they be fast as hell? No, but wouldn't they?
You're
be
not
fast?
outrunning a T-Rex.
Yeah, I don't think
Oh,
you'd
no.
Oh no,
If they're
maybe.
bigger,
No, no, no.
if they're bigger, there's
a
a
human-
more of a
No,
chance.
A fully sized T-Rex.
No,
Hell
if you ran through like if
To be
you
fair,
did-
actually, is the one that got to the finals.
if you did like small gaps
So
and
did he.
stuff, yeah.
And he will beat me. No, because
Yeah,
came
obviously,
third.
if you
I
go
came
to a,
third.
obviously, is it me?
you came
Yes.
third.
Yes, Papa.
Side conversations.
The side conversations are so bad. This
So annoying.
Okay, yeah, so if you like ran through like small areas where T-Rex couldn't fit through.
But that's not outrunning. That's just
Maneuvering.
Yeah, but if-
That's just being smart.
If you're being chased by a T-Rex, you're not gonna go, the first thing I'm gonna do is run in a straight line in a very open area.
But
but
their
that's not what
eyesight
it's
is
saying.
based on movement.
What?
Their eyesight is based on movement.
Yeah, but you also wouldn't just stand still because you're not a psychopath.
that might also just be a myth.
I'm also built, but I'm also built
Jurassic
different. I'm a different breed.
Are you though?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a T-Rex.
Wait, are we no?
Is that
Wait,
mine?
are we saying that we have to just run?
No,
Like,
we
run.
We have to fight them.
They're
It's-
they're different
specifically says fight.
circumstances.
But the
Yeah.
thing is, there's no time limit. So if you did do 10,000, you could just go in a treehouse and like chill there for a while.
One a day.
And kill a couple a day, and then in a
A
year.
couple, isn't it like the
You can-
10,000
yeah, but the thing is-
horde going at you,
Yeah,
or is it
but-
just they scatter around?
No, there's 10,000
They
hordes.
just disperse into the world.
10,000 divided by 2 or 3 is like
Shoot.
500,000 days.
Oh, I want to
No.
play.
No,
No.
not 500,000. That's even more.
5,000.
That's times 2.
Yo, yo, yo,
No, that's
wait,
times 5. No. That's times 50.
Do you just pass on a King of Hearts?
Yeah, whose is that?
Wait, who?
Mine.
who
Ryan's.
Go on.
Are you passing on a King of
I was
Hearts?
gonna play the 5.
There we go.
Oxley.
But yeah, if you just
Okay.
kill like 100 a day, just drop a rock on him or something.
That's a really big
Just drop a rock
if
on
you
them.
think
It's a
about it.
chicken.
Oh,
It's a chicken-sized T-Rex.
But aren't
Just
chickens
about-
like
it's like
this
it's like
big?
Yeah.
Chickens.
If you get a decent rock and drop it on its head,
Okay.
it's still gonna get dead.
For me, I think that.
That was the best English I've ever done. If you drop a rock on its head, it will get
It will
dead.
get
For me, I would choose the chicken.
That
the-
was me.
The dinosaurs, the
Ah.
T-Rex sized chicken.
Wait, let me.
Because
Oh,
if I'm able to
could be.
kill it,
Wait.
let's say I'm able to kill. Like,
Actually, the only
I
thing
get
that-
so much food.
The fried chicken
I
tail.
know.
Do you reckon T-Rex is like eating frog's legs?
What?
Pardon?
Because they're both
Wait,
reptiles.
I tried frog leg.
Are you saying that an alligator tastes the same as a frog? A frog is an amphibian, my fool.
My fool.
No, that's a reptile.
No,
It's an amphibian.
It's an amphibian.
A frog is-
I take ESS.
You dumbass, a frog is an amphibian.
Reptiles are amphibians. They're different.
Yes,
Go on, tell me about it.
a frog is an amphibian, my guy.
Amphibian's not a gene of a pool of gene. Whatever.
Genome.
No, it's not.
Is that-
Amphibians
is
I
that-
can't remember the word. I can't remember the word.
Amphibians are not a pool of genes.
It's not a
Oh,
kingdom.
right.
An amphibian just means that it goes from land to water. A reptile is this species.
No, an amphibian can breathe
Right,
in the
Google
water
is
and
not
breathe
giving
on
me a
land.
concrete
No.
answer.
Just say what is an amphibian?
An amphibian can't breathe.
Is an
in either.
amphibian a reptile?
An
It
amphibian
doesn't
can
say.
breathe in the water.
That's impossible.
Guys,
This is the worst sidetrack we've ever
A
had.
frog can breathe underwater,
We're now
man.
arguing
I
about
used to-
frogs and lizards.
And a frog can breathe underwater.
No, they can last long underwater. They can't. Just the same as a dolphin can't breathe underwater.
A frog can breathe underwater.
So you're saying a frog doesn't ever have to come back up to the?
It doesn't matter.
Let's just okay. No wait.
I'm gonna heavily disagree on
Okay,
that.
we're going to the.
A frog is a reptile as well as an amphibian.
Can it breathe underwater?
Okay, we're going to the next prompt. I don't like this. If you could go back in time to one point, in
Calm yourself.
one point and one place, where would you go?
When they found out the frog was an amphibian.
That's not how it works. That is not how it works.
Okay, for real though. For real.
I'm gonna strangle you.
For
Is
real.
anybody playing this?
no.
Wait.
Bob, you have won. Joe, you've
Fine,
won.
Thank you.
For real.
You're an idiot.
Okay,
For real though.
Joe,
Okay,
shut up
no,
about
you
the
go first,
fucking
you go
frogs.
first.
Let's travel back in time.
Where and when would you go back in time to?
I know almost nothing about history, but I genuinely no idea. Like I have,
I figure you'd probably like the Olympics or something, like one of the classic Olympics.
So place and time?
Place or
event.
time. So like you're in the TARDIS, where are you going?
I think at the moment I'd probably try and go and like watch like John Mayer in the like record or like produce a song, because at the moment I'm really into like I'm playing guitar a lot and I'm thinking about trying to record some when I'm finished. Yes, say the joke. Go on, get it out.
Just a smile.
I'm thinking about recording some.
I wasn't even laughing. I wasn't even saying anything.
And so I have been looking into things like that, but also John Mayer's, like, to me at least, he's like a legend, or like B.B. King.
What are some of his songs?
John Mayer and John Mayer is the like guitarist.
Yeah, so John Mayer did Your Body's a Wonderland. He did Katy
Perry.
He did Free. He might have. I'm not sure.
I think he's that one.
He did the acoustic version of Free Falling. He did I don't know.
Something
but
in a burning room.
Yeah, Slow Dancing in a Burning Room.
Oh, I
So
know that
nice.
song.
It's really
I know
good.
that
Yeah.
So he's a genius on guitar. It's crazy. And he, like, playing live. So there's this one video of him playing live in, like, he plays Ain't No Sunshine, but the way that he does it, like, he completely changes the song. Big moves from the dealer over here.
So
Bartholomew.
dealer. Although you usually
Everyone passed.
don't play whilst like we're playing, like where would you go in time and when?
Past or future?
Past or past
future.
or
We didn't think
future.
about the future.
We didn't think about the future.
We can
Let's do-
talk about the future
Yeah, yeah.
later. Let's start with the past.
Where would you go in the past, and you could go wherever you want as well.
Hold on, is everyone passing on that? Right?
Yes,
Yeah.
one.
Bob Lamb has won.
I could
Jesus.
have, bro. I could have.
Why
you
did
couldn't
you
have.
play them?
No,
Why
you
did you
could've played
play
it.
on the pair of
Because I
aces,
wanted
fool?
no, because I wanted to get rid of all my useless cards, so then I could do the ting.
Bob Lamb, where and when? I mean, dealer, where and when?
Bartholomew.
I really wanted to. So I there's a guy. I don't remember his name. Alan Turing.
Oh!
I wanted to
Who's
know
that?
him.
Who's
I
Okay,
want
so
to know
Alan,
The-
Alan,
the-
Alan,
the guy who made the first Enigma.
yeah, Alan Turing is a gay guy who worked for. It is important that he's gay because it was still illegal at the time,
Yeah.
and he got outed and
Well, no, but
arrested.
that bit comes
I
later.
think you
Yeah.
could have given a little bit more context
Okay,
into,
okay.
into the incredible, innovative work that changed the history of
He was
world.
a scientist who was gay.
You could have said, this is a man who invented a coding machine which changed the course of history.
Side note.
He basically won.
It's a gay guy.
He basically won the Allies World War II.
No, no, no.
right?
That's worse than some of the things I've said.
No, okay, I can
Podcast.
explain what he did. Basically, he made a machine that could decode German messages.
Enigma.
So they were, yes. So and up until that point, no one had any idea how to decode it. And basically, it helped, obviously, the Allies figure out what the Germans were going to do.
And then,
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yes, that
Yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah.
and
I
then
forget what it's
after the
called,
war,
Enigma.
He was arrested
No,
for being
the movie,
gay,
the movie.
and he
Enigma.
killed
No, it's
himself,
not-
It's
which
not
is
called the Enigma.
tragic.
It's called the.
That's what I was leading up to.
Unnecessary.
That movie.
I'm
that movie
just
was
gonna
so
leave
heavy.
this
Something cold.
podcast.
That movie was so heavy.
It's something mad.
I
was,
think
though.
I think the
It's a
heaviest
really, really
part
good
for
movie.
me when I was watching
Really
that movie,
good.
or just learning about Alan Turing, was after he was outed, all of his texts got burnt.
Yeah.
Everything
There's
that he's
nothing
done,
on it.
yeah. So nothing, no records of him have been shown.
And that just,
That's
well, at least in this time, even people who like made really massive contributions to their country and the world, they were seen as almost villains or incorrect due to like basic things such as their skin color or sexual orientation.
So I have personal experience with that. Obviously not like
Met Alan Turing.
Not no. So there was
You burnt your textbooks.
so my scout leader started doing scouts because she knew this guy who she got into scouts because of this guy, right? He was an incredible guy, really passionate about what he did. He inspired a bunch of Can you go around like that? Normally you can't.
I was gonna say
I'll let that-
legally.
I'll let that go.
Allow it.
Okay,
Allow it.
But people then found out that he was gay after spending 20 years in scouting and having his own troop and inspiring a bunch of kids and getting them outdoors and so on and so forth. And the Scout Association then completely cut him off
He was gay.
because he was gay because
Yeah,
someone
How long ago was this?
years and years and years ago.
Oh, okay.
And the Scout Association said, we can't have you as a scout leader because he represented the district as well, I think. We can't have you because you're seen as a predator, and it was this whole like
Because he was with kids and thought
yeah.
the reason why
But
he
then,
joined the scouts.
but what's the difference between like my scout leader was a woman? I'm not going to say that I'm uncomfortable with that because
She's straight.
She exactly because she could be hitting on me. You know what I mean? It's
Was that in Hong Kong?
ridiculous.
Was that in Hong Kong?
Yeah. But then,
Jesus.
on the same page, there's a bunch of male scout leaders who are leading girls just the same. Like
Yeah.
it's ridiculous. that people
exactly.
it's unreal.
That doesn't make. It just doesn't make any sense. That argument's like flawed as well.
The
Like what she
problem,
said.
so the problem was that
Scouts said, yeah.
the scout. So this guy had been helping the scouts and like doing all of this stuff for years, like 10 years or something like that. And he pass. And they just cut him off like that because someone made a complaint that he was gay. And I mean, their point was like, we can't have complaints about someone being seen as a predator, whether or not they're gay or not. But it's just that there was no investigation done. It was one parent who said I'm uncomfortable with that, which is wrong on their part.
Yeah.
It's I don't know, like in my head I can't figure out whether it's worse that the parent said like complained about it or whether the Scout Association then
I
said
think it was, depending on how long ago it was a really different time where their parents most parents had taught their kids that was wrong, and a lot of people had carried that through. And whilst that wouldn't happen nowadays,
That was me.
I think in that situation it's probably more the Scout Association that was wrong because
Yeah,
they
'cause they didn't say
should have
anything.
been able to protect their own employees. They should have been able to see his record that he hadn't done anything in the past.
exactly.
And it's just a
No,
complaint based on his
it's the
sexual
fact
orientation.
it's the fact that it was completely done based on someone's sexuality.
But I think
There's no actual incident.
knowing the Scout Association, I don't want to just sit here and shit on the Scout Association, but they're incredibly bureaucratic. So
Whose king is that?
Bob.
they just go through the motions. There's not a lot of thought involved, and just the same as if a girl came up to someone and came up to the Scout Association, they'd probably just do what they like.
They have
what
to
would be
keep
kind of
their
right and like.
image.
Yeah, that kind of thing where it's like we don't want to deal with someone
want
being
bad
seen
press.
as exactly. But I mean, it's just unreal that
That's
they
messed
didn't.
up.
But even if a girl came up and said I'm uncomfortable with that person, they would do an investigation and
Yeah.
like ask other people. But this guy was just cut off.
I
like
guess
that.
maybe that's like a system they put in place based off of repercussions they had for this.
But also it just depends on when it
Like
was.
it's just evolution of the company.
I highly doubt it. And it was long enough. It was short enough ago for my scout leader to be like actually angry about it and like constantly scarred. Like she doesn't go to a lot of
like would you say that some people who were in the administration at that time are still like working there today?
Yeah, no, for sure.
Oh, so it definitely was.
She was on the verge of tears when she was telling me about it, and but the thing is, I think there was a lot of sort of other leaders didn't like him, and they wanted to have more power, and it was kind of a good thing for them. So the heads of the thing were like this is a good excuse to get him out of the way, which is unreal. But
good talk.
Yeah.
Next prom.
No. Actually, where and when?
Oh yeah.
Okay, does this depend on? Okay, so there are a lot of things that you need to take into account.
In the past.
So am I allowed to take all my belongings with me?
Yeah. So do you know Doctor Who, right?
So did you just mess up one? Okay. So actually, do you know Doctor Who?
Can I ask? No. Let me ask a question.
No. Do you know Doctor Who?
Yes. I know. I'll go
Triple
to
double
this,
pizza.
Am I allowed to? Fuck. Okay, no, go skip.
Talk. Speak.
Okay, so in the TARDIS, which is like a sci-fi TV show on.
No, Doctor Who is the sci-fi TV show.
Yeah. Sorry, Doctor Who's the sci-fi TV show. The TARDIS is his time traveling machine. It's bigger on the inside, and you can just take probably as much as you want inside it.
I think the Doctor Who is classic enough that we don't really need to explain it too much.
The blue telephone box.
Yeah.
There you go.
But
People know.
just in case.
So am I allowed to take my belongings with me?
Okay, so you know how it's
Yeah.
bigger on the inside and you can take anything you want? Like you could just
your own house.
put your stuff in
It's
there.
infinite on the inside.
So it also depends on my skin color, right?
What are you talking about?
Oh, no, he's true.
Oh.
Because if you went to the past in America in like 1800s,
Yeah, sure. If that's something you want to take.
if you
I didn't think that
want to take
deeply.
that into account, you can.
Yeah,
but
you're
otherwise
thinking
we can
really
just
deeply into
otherwise
this.
we can just talk about what you would like to.
Okay,
see.
let's just take
But talk
everything
about-
into
yeah,
account.
Talk about what you want.
Okay.
I will take all my belongings with me. I will go to India. Oh.
Wait, why?
Oh, no,
Why
they
are
were
your
calling-
skin color?
What
Because
point?
I was thinking way too deep into it. Because if I had this, I would.
This?
No, if I sound like a dick. To
I have a question.
Yes, Connor. What's your question?
You say you want to go to India. What time period of India? Not like.
I just want to go to India, like 2020.
Yeah.
That's
now.
really hard.
It's because we're talking about
Point
going
of
back in the
question.
past. You got to say, I want to go to
Okay,
India.
I'm
There's a lot
not
of
going to take
India.
anything into account. I would go to. I still don't know. I still don't know.
Play your card first.
Okay, fine.
Do you want us to skip you and come back?
Yeah, skip me, please.
Okay, so I would go to Australia.
Oh, you're gonna meet the Tin Can Man.
Yes!
I knew it.
I'm going to meet, I don't actually know the time period, but when Ned Kelly was at the height of his
Notoriety.
his notoriety, his
Reign.
bushmanning. That's what it's called in Australia.
I see the guy with the big beard.
Yeah.
On your wallpaper.
Yeah. So
Context.
he's this criminal from Australia. Oh damn! You finished?
Do you want again?
Did want to? You
Kick
want
the dealer out of the game.
Damn.
So he's a quote unquote criminal from Australia.
Robin Hood.
No, he's not a criminal. He's basically Australian's Robin Hood. Man was a legend, and he wore this suit of metal, which deflected all of the police's bullets. So he literally would stand there and have a gunfight with them, and they'd be shooting him, and the bullets would just be bouncing off.
That's okay. It was at the time where like they just like developed from muskets to rifles,
Yeah.
and they were still just pellets.
So
of
they're not like
metal.
they're not
It
like Glock
wasn't-
19s
yeah,
or anything.
Exactly.
Because then that would penetrate through the.
Because that would probably penetrate.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Of course.
What is it up to?
Okay, so that's your answer?
That's my answer because he would low key be a nice dude. Like no, because when
What did he do?
when he used to like go into towns and hold them up and like rob them and stuff. But
Nice dude.
no, but what he would do is he'd get all the people from the town and he'd put them in the bar.
Kidnapped them all.
No. He'd put them
Ransom them.
He'd put them in the bar for the night and like pay off the entire bill for unlimited drinks and everything. And he'd just be like just stay here. You can't leave. I'm gonna rob the town, but like have fun. That's legit what he'd do.
I'm just gonna take all your belongings, but here's a drink.
Imagine.
Payoff is fine, I think. I'm just gonna have a drink.
The payoff is huge.
Right, we're Australians.
Just take all of
If
my
you want to
belongings.
rob
I'll
us,
have
just
a drink.
offer us alcohol. That's what you need to do.
Okay.
What about the Great Emu War?
The Great Emu War, that's the second
Oh!
one. Right.
I know about
We
that.
actually don't talk about that because it's a big failure for my country.
They lost.
Wait, what happened?
Guys, you're bringing back bad memories.
No. Let me explain to Akshay. Australia
the
declared
viewers.
war against the species of emu, which are the big ass flightless birds.
Which are also native to Australia.
and they lost.
There were too many of them. They were eating our crops. We were like, hey, let's go shoot these boys. And then we also supplied some film crews to make it like big for our country and like, look at the win we had. And then they went out there, they filmed it, they lost.
Let's record this massive
They
extinction
killed.
event.
They went out and for like 3 months they tried to kill them.
There's too many.
They killed about 3.
There's
They
too
had
many.
assault rifles. They had big mounted machine guns and they killed 3.
Also,
They outran them? or
They just
couldn't
left.
find them?
They
Emus are
left.
violent as hell.
and then they went back a couple times and we still didn't win.
That's
Okay.
really hard.
I think eventually they just gave up and built fences around the crops.
God damn it. Okay.
Okay, I remember mine.
Try, am I?
I hate my country so
I remember
much.
mine. Okay, so basically, what I would do is I would go back in time, meet Steve Jobs, befriend him,
Take all of his money.
Exactly. Take his innovations.
Why would you go Steve Jobs? Why would you not go Jeff Bezos? Or...
Because he's not dead.
You can still change time.
I'd be
What's
best.
your point?
So
I'd just be best
Steve
friends
Jobs
with him,
dead.
or I would either take his
Although
money.
he was apparently a really hard dude to be friends with.
Absolutely.
You should go find
He's
like
talking
the
about
Tsar.
getting in his will,
No, he was even worse.
Getting in his will?
Did you not see Social Network?
taking his money.
I know.
No, I did not watch Social Network.
You know what Social Network?
No, I did not watch
Oh,
Social
it's
I watched
Network.
Social Network.
It was really good. No, because if I was friend with the Zucks, it would be like lawsuit and stuff.
Have you ever,
Hey, Zuck, what up?
have you ever seen that live stream where he's like, and here's a it's Mark Zuckerberg like getting a question. He's like, here's a question from whoever. Mark, give me the Zuck. He's like,
I don't know what this
that
means.
but I'll get back to you on that and see how I can help you.
He's just so trained in like call centers. Like, I'm sorry, I don't understand your question. I'll get back to you.
Mark, give me the Zuck.
Wait.
Now that is one of the audios that is going to go out of context.
Actually,
Wait.
you just saved me. I nearly made a very big mistake.
I think I'm gonna win this time. I don't want
So if I have a
You weren't trying.
double, can I bring in one card, like a random card?
No. You need a
No.
four.
No. Double. Are you kidding me?
Did you guys hear about the fact that I think it was Jeff Bezos has $121 billion. He could give every human on Earth $1 billion,
I feel like we talked about
I've
this
seen
before.
this meme.
and he would still have $114
Million.
Yeah,
million dollars.
I read he could
billion
solve.
dollars.
No.
$1 billion.
How would
He's
you-
got $121 billion.
So he would be able to give everyone in the world $1 million or
$1 billion, and he would still have $114 billion.
I think the math is off.
That's a bit off.
How?
Because 121.
No, the math is off.
121.
Joe, I saw that on a meme page,
And then I
was
checked the comments.
That's
Wait.
dumb. That's dumb
He
because
could
then
give
he would have.
everyone.
There's not. There's a.
He would give everyone the remaining amount.
120 people $1 million.
He would be able to give the million.
He could give $1 million to everyone on the world in the world.
Guys.
Okay. I saw that meme this morning as soon as I woke up, and I went.
You read it, and I was like, damn. I'm gonna say that.
And I didn't
so I can
think
sound
about it
smart.
again.
He
Yeah.
could give 120,000 people $1 million.
He can give.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah. He can only give the billionaires $1 more billion, and then he'd have.
No, what I was reading is that Jeff
I'm not
Bezos could
correct.
solve world hunger and still be a
Jesus.
billionaire.
Jeff Bezos.
Yeah.
Oh.
Jeff beat Jesus.
No, I heard Jesus can solve world hunger.
Jesus probably could.
Or yeah, he
Jesus.
Didn't you hear he could duplicate fish?
I put that 8 down. That's
No.
my 8.
Yeah, I saw the same meme, and I was like,
That's mad.
the math doesn't add up. Like, if
I went-
121 divided by
But
7
Joe saw it
does
and he was
not
like, "That's
equal that."
factual."
I was
That's
like,
facts.
I was like, jeez.
Damn,
Damn.
that's crazy.
That was. I mean, I saw it at 6:45 this morning.
Why is
The
this
more
dude
you
our
know.
audio technician? Doesn't even know basic math.
Actually,
I got a 6 in math.
I got the highest grade out of everyone in the course.
Go ahead. So who's playing?
I don't know who's
Damn, that conversation really died.
No, no,
It's you.
Yeah, like, because now we're getting past the frog thing. Okay.
Connor,
Shut up! Don't bring it up.
I'm
It's
going
not
to.
difficult.
Back to you.
I'm
Back to you.
I'm keep on going on passing.
Where and when would you go in history?
Well, there's like
This
3
week.
periods in time I'd like to go.
Sorry.
There's 3 periods in time. I'd like to go see the Freddie Mercury Live Aid concert.
That would actually be sick.
That would be amazing. And also, like,
You put that up.
No,
No, I put
No.
that down. It's yours.
like, oh no, I'm passing.
I'll pass it.
I hear you.
And then like, I also, I don't know, like,
You saw my dog.
I'm fascinated with like the 70s.
Yeah.
What?
What about the 70s? Because we talked about this in an earlier podcast.
The Brotherhood of Eternal
Yeah, I'm
Love.
fascinated with the 70s.
The Brotherhood of Eternal Love.
I want to go to Orange County in the 70s.
Hey,
Oh, is that double?
double.
No, like I love the
What do you mean a
idea.
double?
And then my final things, I'd love to go back to like caveman times, because I'm fascinated with the idea of
You
going.
really fit in too.
I'm fascinated with the idea of just
With
going
that.
back and just being a genius.
Have you seen Dr. Stone, the anime?
Yes.
Go.
That's what he's talking about. Going back in time to like caveman times
No.
and being a genius.
Dr. Stone
I know.
Oh, okay.
The entire world was like petrified or whatever. But that's basically the
You
equivalent.
keep telling me to watch that show.
It's a good show. It's a
I was
single
thinking
film.
about that the other day. Can you imagine trying to describe what?
A phone is. Or
Yeah,
something.
like to someone who
Just
Has no clue what a phone is.
you just put a flashlight on them.
Flashback! Flashback! More flashbacks!
Did you know the first condom was made?
No. The single 7.
from
single
you.
Is that from you? Okay.
That was bad. That was bad.
I know, that was pretty bad.
Yo, I don't know how long this recording's been going on. We forgot to do a timer.
Yeah, we did.
What if we just didn't record?
Fuck's sake.
Okay. So I guess that's a little bit getting into the next topic.
Of
Everyone
What's the best
passing?
anime?
Go, just go.
all time.
Joe, you can take a back
Wait,
seat
what?
for this.
How many?
No, because I put this down, everyone passed.
Oh, okay.
So I.
Bro.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Joe's gonna be like, yo, downtown Abbey.
Okay, so Joe, you can take a back seat role for this conversation.
Maybe
Downtown
everyone
Abbey.
says downtown Abbey.
Downtown Abbey.
Shut up.
I guarantee you nobody is
Frog
watching the
idiot.
podcast at this point. This is
Oh
a
no,
trash
for sure.
podcast.
This is just us.
Oh no, I'm really
Not
enjoying
doing-
myself.
Yeah, same.
This is fun for us, but not for them.
Hey,
Okay.
I think we're funny.
If you're still listening, do you know what I want you to do? I want you to go listen to it 12 more times on the other platforms.
You can find no one listens to the podcast anyway. So.
I actually know that they do. We have one viewer in Texas.
Sub Texas.
I don't know who.
Shout out to Texas.
Anchor tells me that we have one viewer in
But how many
Texas.
people actually finished the whole podcast?
I don't know. It doesn't tell me.
Is there- is that
I know
on
someone
YouTube?
does, but they asked me to shout them out, so I'm not gonna shout them out.
Ha, you know who you are.
Yeah, we do.
Oh.
Shout out to you.
Yeah.
You the real fan.
Yeah.
Okay, best anime. I know Joe doesn't watch anime, so he's not gonna be very good. Anime is like, it's basically.
You don't need to explain to them what anime is.
Yeah, why would you? What?
It's Japanese animations.
Why are you describing everything? we bring up World War II. By the way, World War II. It's the second
What?
Second World War. There are a lot of people in.
Different to World War I.
Do you want to explain that, Joe?
No,
Do you want to continue the joke?
joke.
When the First World War happened, do you think they just called it World War?
Couldn't you have picked it like, yeah, they did.
Call it
The
they just
Great
call it
War. The Great War.
Great War is
that
different,
war?
though, isn't it?
What?
Great War is different.
I thought the Great War is.
There's a lot of
It was
wars,
1800s.
man. There's a lot of
Cold
wars.
War.
Bro, let's stop
There's
this.
the
this whole
100-year War.
thing.
Who was that? There was a.
100 Year War was France and someone else, wasn't it?
I don't know.
Hey,
I just know it was
let's
for
stop
100
war.
years.
Are you about to go into a war? Just say no.
No more war.
Oh,
Sorry,
dude,
guys.
stop.
Brotherhood of Eternal Love.
Did you guys see the?
The war.
I don't know if this is like.
Yo, wait, no. Did you
Sort
see?
of, sort
Did you
of.
see that? Because Jeff Bezos has 121 billion.
I don't know.
You're self-roasting now.
I don't know if this is a good topic for this podcast, but did you see the border dispute between China and India? What
Oh, yeah.
What they
Oh,
did
God,
recently? I think I
Sent
sent
that
it to
snap
most
to-
of you.
yeah.
You DM'd me about that.
They're using radio
That's
weaponry,
messed.
like microwave weaponry that literally like roasts people's flesh.
No, they make them vomit and then
and then they die.
melt
Apparently, like
and-
21 Indian.
That's just radioactivity.
It's messed up.
Surely that's gonna become like a war crime in a few years.
Like
I don't know how-
Like that's gonna be on the same
don't
level
know
as
enough
chemical
about
weaponry and claymores.
chemical
I
weapons.
don't know enough to
It's the
say.
same as like
Landmines.
oh no thingy orange subject.
Annoying orange.
The
No,
greatest
no,
military
actually.
feat ever. Annoying orange.
Just bombers just go by.
Hey, Apple.
Apple. Bro, this is no one's gonna understand that unless they're on television.
Hey, if you
Hey,
don't,
Apple. Hey,
if you don't know what annoying orange is,
No.
go
stop.
search it up. Go search it
No,
up.
don't. While you're there, search up "You're a Wizard, Harry."
Hey,
Who's got the 2 3s are taken out, right?
3 of hearts starts.
Can we just stop a moment and just admire the fact that I won all the games?
I won one.
Bartholomew.
Oh yeah, you won one.
Wait, I'm
Oh,
just
yeah,
gonna
you
go
did,
check.
didn't you?
Hey,
Only
did you?
Only one when
Did
I
you
had
win,
5
Connor?
wins.
Did
Yo,
you?
I'm about to throw hands. I'm about to climb over this
Did
table.
You're gonna lose. That's what's gonna happen.
No, never. Joe, put your head in.
It doesn't have a time on it, so I have no idea how.
Right.
I didn't miss some-
Thank you for watching the Super Informative Podcast. If this is about time, if not, we're gonna continue, and then I'll just cut it at a different point.
Or we just keep it going.
How do we know if it's
Forever.
actually
And this live
recording?
stream.
Bro,
We have this.
live podcast
How do we
for
know if
life.
it's recording?
We should do an Instagram live.
You see the little red thing that says RNC?
I can't see it.
Oh, right, you're colorblind.
No, it's because
Oh, you're deaf.
you're a tool.
I thought you were gonna go for the glasses joke, and I was gonna rip into you, and you went colorblind.
I'm sorry, that was very good though. It's just self-complimenting my own joke.
Dude.
Yo, that was pretty good though.
Nice work,
one.
Ryan. Self 5, let's go.
Hey, go, Connor.
I did. I put down a double tree.
Hey, go.
Pass. Oh wait,
Oh, I hate this
I do not
podcast.
pass actually.
I love this podcast.
This is actually the best. Like, leave us a
pass.
comment. Go onto the YouTube video and leave us a comment on if you actually like this podcast.
Because we'll do more.
You know what you could do?
What?
Like it.
Bob, Mr. Foxy, like the video.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
tell
Whose
I'll
double
tell
was
you.
that?
Bob, you're
I'm passing.
Hey, Joe.
What?
Everyone pass on a pair 9.
passing on a pair 9.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I'm passing on a pair 9.
Did I just win with a pair of 9s?
No,
What?
you
That
didn't
was
put the pair 9.
I put the pair 9.
Oh, you're so stinky.
Oh wait, no, no.
I'm also passing on a pair of 9s.
Hey, Joseph. Yeah.
Okay, best anime, Bob, go.
Best.
I mean, dealer, go.
Yeah. Bartholomew.
Holy, this is so hard. There's 2 that I really like.
What?
It's one called Evangelion, and then there's one
need
Demon
more
Slayer.
No,
Evangelion
What's the
is
second one?
I haven't seen it.
Demon Slayer.
Oh.
Demon Slayer, I've seen like clips of, and it looks really good.
It's really good. Let me just say.
I hear a lot about Evangelion.
Everything about me is just Demon Slayer.
Isn't Evangelion on Netflix?
It is.
It
Oh,
is.
that's dangerous.
sorry.
I'm gonna end up watching it in like a week.
It is-
Single it.
Yeah.
It's not your go. Stop.
Oh, you ass.
Stop.
You're violating the law.
It's time.
You're wasting my time.
Pass. I think I'm
okay.
gonna lose this round.
Podcasts are really dropping off.
Oh,
No,
shit.
I just don't
It's
want.
because I'm not part of the conversation.
No, that's
Yeah.
that's why I was
Dumbass
like.
anime.
yeah.
Okay.
What about you?
Oh,
What's
you're
your
not part of
favorite?
it. My
He's the only
favorite-
one who's
My favorite anime.
Sword Art Online.
Oh yeah, I'm a massive fan of Sword Art Online, but I'm gonna get bullied for that. It's not my favorite. It's just it definitely has like it was very good when I first watched it as a kid, and I still really like the concept of it. Favorite anime currently?
How do you pass on a pair 9 now, Pat? Oh my god.
He just didn't want
Pass.
to.
You son of a bitch.
What the fuck is happening?
Bunch of snitches.
What?
Bunch of snitches.
Play.
Sorry. Soz.
Yeah, this. We gotta stop getting actually excited for podcasts.
Oh my god. Actually,
Soz.
I feel like I'm gonna lose.
Kame.
My favorite anime at the moment is definitely Naruto.
Ryan, are you passing?
Yeah, I'll pass on that.
Very cute.
Just because I've been watching it and there's so much like, the world is so
Guys, no,
expensive.
he cannot win.
We're just not talking about anime anymore. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
No, I just don't want Joe out of the conversation.
No, it's fine. I don't mind.
Are you passing, Ryan?
I kind of watch anime.
Your turn.
Oh, I shouldn't have passed.
One.
I know. I kind of watch anime.
How did I win with that?
You do not watch anime.
I've watched anime.
What I was
You have
saying.
watched one anime.
No, I haven't. I've watched Dragon Ball, which is my favorite.
I thought you liked One Punch.
I like One Punch. I've seen that.
So you've watched 2 animes.
I've started Psycho Pass, just didn't finish
Oh.
it.
Oh, Mob Psycho. That's actually a
also-
recent one
yeah.
that I've been watching that's amazing.
That I heard is really good.
I don't know. I went through like a really bad phase like last month where I think
JoJo.
I watched I think
JoJo
I think I
so
watched 100 episodes of
Oh,
JoJo
yeah.
in a month.
How long is it?
Yeah, it's really long,
Like
I think.
24 minutes.
No, the seasons are a lot.
Be specific.
Let's do
Exactly 24 minutes and 32 seconds.
Specifically in season 1. In season 2 it actually averages out to 26 minutes.
You sound like Ben Shapiro now.
Connor watched,
Oh yeah.
Connor watched 40 hours of JoJo in a month.
That's more than a 30th of
I feel like
When was that?
I can't do that with
What do you mean when was that? A month ago.
I wouldn't be able
This
to
was
do
last
that with any
month
TV show.
when you had all
Stop
the
joking.
IAs.
You watched-
Except for Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
I knew it.
Never.
No,
That's the only show I can
It was unhealthy, and the only reason I've stopped watching because the next season is on Netflix.
Oh, JoJo?
Yeah.
Is
That's
it
why.
not
That's
on-
why. That's why I've slowed down on Naruto Shippuden.
Shippuden.
Bob, how do you say it?
Shippuden.
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 Funny fact.
Oh, so yeah, I also started watching Naruto.
Oh, really?
But I just,
Yeah.
I
Michael
like
B.
stuff.
Jordan in an interview, he was asked, "What is your favorite anime?" And he said, "My favorite anime is Naruto."
Naruto Shippuden.
And he bravely said it, and it didn't even try to correct it, and just went, "I grew up watching Naruto and Sasuke fight to the end. It was my favorite anime." Sasuke.
I need to watch Naruto. You guys will watch that.
And then after that, he just never talked about anime.
Joe needs to watch anime.
I
Yeah,
don't.
Joe, you do.
Joe,
I need
watch,
to start watching TV shows first.
no, watch some anime.
I don't watch anything.
Watch anime.
What's the worst
Only-
starting anime you could watch?
JoJo.
No.
Sword Art Online.
No, Devilman
No.
and Crybaby.
No,
JoJo.
that's too heavy.
JoJo.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The worst.
I think that just creeped Joe out.
No,
Devilman and Crybaby creeped me out.
I was thinking of a prompt saying, "What is your biggest fear?"
Oh, yeah. Let's talk about that.
Yeah,
Spiders.
I thought we spoke about that.
No, we didn't.
Spiders? Spiders. You're Australian.
Spiders.
Spiders are your
Why are you
favorite
acting
thing.
surprised? You know I'm scared of spiders.
I actually never thought you were scared
You
of anything.
are going to live in Australia.
In the city.
That's like it. That's like me going. Oh, I'm going to go to England, but I'm scared of rain.
I'm scared of traps.
going to Wales but being scared of sheep.
Wales.
Oh dear. Oh, what about you actually? No. Stop taking my cards. Actually, what is
Yo.
your worst fear?
Going to Wales but being scared of whales.
Wait,
You stole my joke.
oh, shut up. I just going to Turkey but being scared of Thanksgiving.
Oh.
Wait, actually,
I think I'm most afraid of the dark and
Uh-huh.
snakes.
Oh.
No, okay, that's respectable.
Snakes are pretty cool though.
That's respectable.
I'd have a snake as a pet.
You would have a snake as a pet, but you're scared of
I
spiders.
fucking hate spiders. They have why the fuck do they have 8 legs?
Why do they exist?
Why do snakes have no legs?
Have you seen how many eyes they have?
8.
Bro, they look creepy as fuck. Have you seen them in Harry Potter?
Have you seen the video of the Australian hotel room?
Oh, no.
where there's in the lamp, you can see the
Yes.
shadow of a massive spider.
No.
Did I ever
So
tell
funny.
you about the time I was taking a shower and a spider climbed out of the drain?
Oh.
That is scary.
You know what?
Imagine it coming
Snakes
up
come out of your toilet.
Yes.
No.
So scary.
No. I was taking a poop once, and there's a mirror, like sort of up over here. Like, okay, my toilet facing this way, and there's a mirror up here, and then a huge spider starts crawling from like
that's
behind the
scary.
mirror, and I'm like, yo, I'm trying to poop right now. And then a second
That's
time,
your response.
Yo,
I
the
was-
spider just goes, sorry, apologies.
no, and then a second time, I was pooping again, and then it jumps off the ceiling onto me.
No, Mike.
Yeah.
I would have died.
Yo, do you know what I do in that situation?
You shit yourself.
I shit myself.
That's
So,
scary
dude, no,
as
so I
hell.
look down at me, and there's a huge spider just on my chest. And I'm
You
like,
didn't see it drop down?
I did. I was like, what just bumped onto me? I looked down, and there's this thing looking at me.
What was it? What
How
did
big
you do
is it?
next?
I shit
Like
you
the
not,
size
it
of your
actually
palm.
happened.
Yeah,
No, he
it
didn't.
was huge.
What did you do after that?
Every time I go into the bathroom, before I take a shower, I spray my storm drain for a minute. I look behind my curtain. I look up in the roof. I look up on the ceiling, and then I have a shower. I go through a full thing. I turn on the fan
If a
so that any
spider
spider
came
in the
in-
fan is getting
If a
chopped up.
spider came in whilst I was having a shower, I would legit just hold it on him until he drowned.
That's what I did when the spider came out of my drain.
But it would come near your feet.
When I see the legs of a spider, like it's like that scene out of The Ring.
Oh.
No, not The Ring. It. You know the bit in It when like the hair comes out
No,
of.
you gotta use
That's
the
the
other
ring.
hand.
No.
That's Ring. Ring is when she comes out of the drain, right?
She.
No.
Yeah,
Do
the
you,
ring.
no. Do you guys remember
Yeah, I know
in
what you're
It's the
talking
bit
about.
when the Beverly, like the
She's
hair
getting
comes
it,
out of her
yeah.
drain and like and then a bunch of blood like sprays her in the
Oh
face.
yeah.
Yeah,
Beverly
like
sounds like a bitch name.
you watched the film with me.
Yeah, but it still sounds like a bitch.
No, but like just imagine that, but instead of like its hair, it's like spider legs coming out.
Wait, I have.
Stop it.
No, I have
Can we get off the
I have
topic
a
of
fear as well.
spiders?
I have a fear as well. It's the
You have a
weird.
fear?
It's the weirdest I think fears that I have.
You
You
feel
can't-
Wait, are you moving on to the next fear? Can I just say I've had an experience like that. One time I was taking a poop, and there was a cockroach on the wall next to me, and I went to wipe my butt, and it flew onto my butt.
Did you wipe your ass with a cockroach?
You could have just sat back down and flushed.
Hey, we really exposing ourselves on this
I
podcast.
freaked out.
I'm gonna download this podcast.
I went.
I can imagine.
Bethan outside the door waiting to use the bathroom. What the fuck, Joe?
Wait, I have a really weird fear.
What is it?
I don't think it like comes up to you like, but
Feet.
I have a fear of getting while I'm asleep being tickled on my feet.
Yes. No.
I
Do you
was
know
so
why? Do you know why?
close.
It's like a slight fear that there's like somehow something's gonna touch your foot.
No, but do you know where it came from? It's weird. It's weird that because
Wakey.
where it came from.
actually creepy.
Okay, so as a kid, I was really scared of the Dark Knight Joker, and I
Would
would.
he tickle your feet if he
I-
found you at that?
Yeah, that's
Oh.
exactly why. So do you know what I do every night? I cover.
And you put it under your
Yeah,
feet?
I put it under my feet.
You cover what, sir?
I-
The blanket.
No,
No,
his
I-
feet with the blanket.
So it covers the-
I like.
He wrapped.
Oh, the ha ha ha! I do that.
Yeah.
Where you lift your feet
It's
and
a
the
meme.
blanket
It's a
goes
meme.
underneath.
It's a meme.
You don't have Instagram. You don't watch memes. It's all good.
You put it.
Vine, that's old.
Him, I passed.
Ha ha ha! I do that.
Is that Flula?
But everyone
fine.
does. It's fine.
It's fine. Never mind, not Flula.
Everyone does that though.
Oh,
That's the
I
point of the
don't
meme.
do that.
Oh,
Yeah,
sick.
honestly, it's good. I've been like scared of different things across my life. I used to be super scared of the dark, and then and it was because I used to get sleep paralysis,
Mhm.
and like so sleep, sleeping demons.
Not good.
I've heard.
don't want
I've heard
that.
in dreams you can't read.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like in a sleep paralysis thing. Would you not be able to read?
No.
So why don't you just put big words on your ceiling? So when you wake up and you're just like, there's a creepy guy standing there, but I can't fucking read, so I know it's.
That doesn't change the fact that the creepy guy is still there.
But he
Oh
can't-
wait, I know it's not real. I can't read. Wait, there's still a creepy man
Yeah,
around
but
me.
he can't do shit.
Oh, that'd
to
be
you.
so scary.
That doesn't change.
Did you
When
still
you
get
go into a
scared-
haunted
scared
house,
shitless?
oh, they're not actually gonna kill me. Do you get scared shitless? Yeah.
No, because I think they're not actually gonna kill me.
Yes, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry that when I wake up and see dark figures around my room, my first instinct is, wait, is this a dream? No, it's, oh no,
I'm not
oh
saying-
no,
I'm not
oh
saying
no.
I'm not saying that's how it works with sleep paralysis.
Wait, wait, wait.
Ryan, it's also dark.
Wait.
You were and then you stopped and you just went.
So how'd you get around
Seems-
that? You don't.
I don't. I can't do anything about it if it happens.
Oh.
Like,
Do
I
you
just.
not keep, like
wait,
a nightlight on or something?
No, that's wasted
Joe, yours.
electricity.
I actually had this. I don't know if it's the same thing, but a few nights ago I had this. Like I was coming. Like I was waking up and going back to sleep for a few times. I was really tired. I don't know why.
Yeah.
And then the last time that I was waking up, I remember just being on this side, and I looked, because right now I'm sleeping in a position where I can see the window on my right, and I can I repositioned myself because the aircon is broken, so I can potentially fall off from this side, and then this is the wall, and then this side is where I come up the bed, right, and then I look, and I was the last time I woke up, I opened my eyes and I see this. It's really dark, and usually my brother's light is turned on because he's playing guitar, and I just see this like the half-shaped head.
A Joe.
a Joe.
You saw Joe.
Why? What?
I don't know, but then I just saw a half-shaped head and I couldn't say anything. I just said, nothing was coming out. I was just like,
were you awake though?
No, I was like halfway. I was like open like this, and then it was like, nothing came out, and then.
That's what I'm saying. Is it?
I can't move my body.
That's exactly how I feel, because when it happened, I try to scream, but no noise comes out. Because with me, what happened is, there's 2 times. I woke up once, and then it was just really silent, and then I start hearing someone hammering in the other room, and then every time it hammers, blood spurts out of the walls.
Oh.
And so the walls start dripping with blood, and every time it gets louder, the room starts getting more red as more blood spurts everywhere, and I'm screaming, but there's no noise. And then the second time was this one was way more recent. I woke up, and then there was a dark figure outside my window, and he was his hand against the window, and I just had a dream that I was being stalked. And so then I closed. It's it went on for hours, literally. I closed my eyes, opened up again, and they were in different positions in my room. And then one time,
who?
This huge dark figure. And then next time I close my eyes, I feel a necklace dangling over me and breathing.
Oh wow!
Someone literally maybe.
So it's like Weeping Angel.
It was the scariest crap I've ever seen. The worst. I literally went to my parents' room can I sleep on the floor?
I wonder where that comes from though.
That's actually really interesting, but so scary.
Do you think it's hereditary?
I don't. No one else in my family, and no one else in my family feels this, and I don't understand why it happened because there was no reason. Nothing that. It was literally a normal day.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Where does that come from?
Exactly. It was just out of nowhere. And I'm what just happened?
This may be controversial, but you'd be a very good horror film producer.
Yeah. Oh no, I think about that all the time.
Not only because of that, but you're just very creative in that kind of way.
There's so many horror movies that I think they should make, but they haven't. I feel wait, okay, I'll play.
Go. Let's play. Let's do.
That is so
wait. Was that my card?
No, that's Joe's.
Okay. Cause what's it called? Literally, why has no one made another deep sea horror film yet?
Deep sea.
Of the ocean. I think about it all the time. Literally, Jaws. Jaws literally traumatized people for generations.
You mean
why
Meg?
is no one?
Meg.
The Meg is an action
The
film.
Meg is awful. The Megalodon.
Exactly.
No, but I wish
no,
they made
it's a big shark.
I wish they
I think they could do something cool with the Mariana Trench.
I was thinking the Kraken.
I was thinking that too. Mario.
The Kraken.
Deepest
No,
point in the
I think
entire
it's.
world.
I think it's just the idea of depth. The idea of you're a very small person and there's a huge thing that can drag.
I think that's so interesting that there's so much shit that we don't know.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
That's one of my only fears.
Really, it fascinates me.
Sorry.
It's just one person at a time. That's one of my only fears is the fear of the deep and the unknown kind of when I used to go to on a junk, I would literally lay in the water with goggles on just looking at the bottom of the sea because I was freaking out because it was I had no idea what was under there. I used to because the first half of the junk I would be too scared to look, and then the rest of the time I'd be no, I need to face up to this, and then I would do it. And open water swimming freaks me out because I don't know what's.
Oh yeah, that is
underneath me or
scary.
something.
That is.
One time I hit a jellyfish and I freaked out. It was scary as hell, so I panicked and I'm and then just went straight to the shore. It was so scary.
Skipping?
It's mine.
Skipping.
That is scary. I'm also kind of scared of that as well.
But go on.
Scared of everything.
That's interesting because it's the opposite for me. That fascinates me. I'm fascinated by the idea of there being a giant monster in the ocean. That's so when I remember when I was a kid and I first heard about the giant squid.
Isn't that what the Kraken
Isn't that
is?
real?
Yeah.
It's real. They're huge, and it's just I was so amazed by it because they'd obviously never seen one before, or at least they'd never caught one on video. And it's the idea that something this damn huge. If you watch a video of one, They're insane. They're insanely.
They go up
massive.
to like.
They're like
15 meters long.
Yeah, something like that. And it's just that.
I think the
No
body
one
of
had-
it is this table at least.
Yeah, and it's like nobody had
bigger.
ever seen it, and I was just like,
It would be bigger.
No, they're not.
The video I saw, like the body, I mean, like they can't see it, but that TV, that edge of that TV, that the left side of that TV to the end there, that's the body.
To the where? To where?
To the end of the room.
Yes, that left side of the TV
To the end of the
to
room.
the end of the room.
So for
So
comparison,
that's like 10 meters.
And then there's the tentacles.
Oh no, that's not 10 meters. That's like 5
like
meters.
2.5.
That's 5 meters.
Oh, that's scary.
From the edge of that thing to there.
No, the
imagine
edge of
me
this TV to there.
2, 4.5.
And then I can't imagine how long the tentacles are, because the
Um,
tentacles will easily.
Oh
be
yeah, no,
longer
the
than
10. Yeah,
wow,
no,
wow.
for sure.
So just God, that
Anyone? Anyone else?
so
Hell
cool.
no.
Scares the crap out of me as well.
bro.
Single
That's
pool.
what she said.
Ha 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 ha.
But what were you saying about your? Because you want to go into photography, right?
Yes, sir.
I think you should have taken film, if I'm honest, or media
don't-
studies or something like that.
I don't know.
I thought
That's-
you did.
No, that's my that was my thing. The thing with taking film as a subject was it did interest me, but it was the thing of that it's self-taught. At least
Oh,
as like an
yeah.
IB subject.
Isn't
No,
Nathan
it's just-
taking
yeah,
it?
he does
Nathan is the only person in all of DP that takes film.
I thought Jimmy did.
Jimmy takes film.
I think so.
Jimmy Patois.
Yeah, I thought it was
Jay
Jimmy.
No, no, no.
Jaylong Patwa does not take film.
He does not.
But yeah, no, it's not. It's not only in. It's not in all of IB. It's just.
I know,
in
I know.
Nathan's.
But and it was also just
No, all of IB in the entire world, there's one student.
I don't
mean,
know.
Like, it's. Shut up. It's a proper class.
I don't know. It's because at that point in time I hadn't really thought about it
Yeah.
seriously, and for me it was more of a. I didn't like the idea of like studying, if that makes sense. I like the idea of doing things. I don't like the idea of having to make a film on like using a specific technique or something. I'd want to do like, I want to do this, so I'm going to make it like this.
You should really try and do something with that because you'd
Oh,
be
yeah,
really
that-
good at
Definitely.
cinematography.
I know. I'm a smart guy.
No.
I'm a smart guy.
Is
Everyone.
that pair?
Yeah.
Nice self.
I'm the humblest man I know.
Bro, I'm the best.
Dude, but do you guys ever when
He
when you
doubles Joe's on his left.
you get a really good grade in like an exam, you get like you like think yeah,
Yeah, I did that when I got the highest grade in the maths course.
I did that when I got my IO grade. Dude, when I got my IO grade, like I literally like I remember
Oh,
whispering to myself as I went on like, yo, I'm a god. I am a god.
You're so good at things like that. It's
Yeah.
so
Dude.
annoying. Like analysis of.
I read what I sent to like as a student pro, and I talk about how I have a god complex. Because I did for like several months. I literally thought I was like the greatest human being alive.
Dude, if
You
you're
should
applying to US, I think you make one of the best common apps like ever. Like you make it something so weird.
You're just interesting at. You like set yourself aside from like all the other participants.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
dude. Mr. Jones was he had to present my IO to the class.
Oh yeah. Wait, I
Do a pair.
God.
Or do high.
Because it's because you know in the IO we had IO is like a presentation we had to do where we analyze like a photograph and we analyze like a text.
It's too. Yeah.
Yeah, and so you know how we had to do that.
No, I didn't.
I didn't have a text.
What?
I didn't have an extract.
What?
Oh, like you didn't have the quotes in front.
I didn't
No.
really. I didn't
Okay,
really have
no,
an
I
extra.
didn't
Because we
Yeah,
were,
I
we were
just-
supposed to go off a 40-line extract.
Yeah.
But I used a 9-page poem.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
fair.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't have the quotes in front of me. So Mr. Jones was like, he was just in there. He's like, yeah, Connor doesn't do as he's asked. I was like, okay.
No, I did.
Yeah.
No. So I did the same.
Still-
She,
No, it was
but
it
Miss
was a
Scully-
compliment. It was a
No,
compliment.
yeah. So it's because like what a lot of people do is they take that as like, oh, you can only use 40 lines from the text, but you can analyze the whole text. It's just you're only allowed
Yeah.
to present and use
Specific-
specifically reference these texts.
I'm lost.
Or these 40 lines or something. So when I did it, I did the same thing where it was like I did the whole thing, but this
Yeah.
section of text I actually didn't do because you're supposed to do 40 lines of consecutive text. But just play.
It's gonna play high. High.
How high?
As high as you can. Higher than Black King.
Just play high, man. He's gonna win otherwise.
High as you can then.
Pass. But
Split pair for that.
yeah, most people think that you can only analyze those 40 lines, but that's not true.
Yeah.
She commented on mine as well, being like, well, I like how you use the whole thing.
I mean, I am a god.
Oh, now Bob's
He's
gonna win.
seething. I've just been working
Here you
to
go.
stop him from winning
Go.
this entire time.
Bro!
Okay, guys, I'm gonna be honest. That's the last game we played.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. So in conclusion, we'll do like a concluding thing.
Yes, sir.
This was the most scuffed podcast we've ever done.
We organized it in 10
Oh yeah,
minutes.
yeah. We organized this.
most fun I've had.
We've organized this in about 10-20 minutes. Me and Connor.
I think we should.
No.
I hope that we do this
did you
more
do?
often.
I went to Miss Chapman and tried to get a better place than this.
But
I tried. Don't be a knob.
You complained about why it wasn't on
I'm just throwing my cards around. Yeah.
I
So
do things for this damn podcast, okay?
research. Yes, Joe, you do.
Please,
You're
can we
the
do
audio
this
technician.
I'm going to do nothing about
Okay.
this.
We talked about a bunch of weird topics.
Yeah.
Next week we'll be doing something different again.
Damn it.
It'll be a little bit. It'll still be fun for you, Connor.
Thank you.
It's just gonna be a bit weirder. Tell us if you like this
food
format.
testing, food
Tell us
testing.
you're still here. We're not doing food testing next week.
Rating food.
We're not rating.
What if
food
we
next
ate
week.
dim sum live on Instagram?
Mukbang?
Mukbang.
The audio listeners will enjoy.
What if we just started a YouTube channel?
What if we do ASMR?
No.
Okay.
we could.
Thank you so
What
much
if-
for watching.
We should start a music channel. I could sing. Can I sing the outro to them now?
Which one's the outro?
I don't know. I was just gonna sing.
Which one of Connor's songs is the outro?
Leave your entries in the summer.
No, I'll sing them. I'll like sing them a song as you like turn off the recording, so that like
Okay.
it's like a
Thank you so
soothing
much for
candle.
watching. Come back next week and go and watch our podcast on 20 different
Platforms.
platforms as
just
many
any-
times as you can.
Yes.
So
Okay.
infinite.
Outro time.
Bye.
Hit the. It's the outro. Yeah.